Let's go. We out here with Space City Collective. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time. Come on.
Yo, yo, what up, man? It's Dope Man, about your God, and right now you kicking it with Space City Collective right in the southeast.
You're now kicking it with Space City. That's right.
Yo, yo, what's going down? It's that boy T, the screwed up SA, and you now kicking it with Space City Podcast.
What's going on, guys? Appreciate y'all for kicking it with Space City. I'm your host, Chino.
I'm Gio.
This is Mitch.
It's your boy, Ricky T.
Let's go.
You mentioned you don't like the name Pretty Ricky. You rather have the
Hadouken?
Yeah. I did say that one time. Yeah. No, I appreciate you bringing that up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just thought because, but you know, like
you explained it. You're like you want to bring out that dragon like fighter spirit inside you, and Pretty Ricky doesn't really.
Yeah, that. But you know what I'm saying? Like all my friends, they call me that anyways. You know what I'm saying? My teammates, you know.
Since forever, right?
Since forever. You know, Coach Gerardo, may he rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? He would be like Pretty Ricky, what they call him. It was from like Martin or something, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying?
Also, it's not from the group, Pretty Ricky.
Said it. Oh my gosh, bro. You won't. But but for me, yeah. So it's cool. Like my friends and family, they call it whatever. You know what I mean? For a nickname. But yeah, but like for the ring, I was for inside the ring, inside the octagon. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the vibe for me. You know what I'm saying? Because when I be in there inside the ring, it's that energy, you know what I'm saying?
And Hadouken from like Street Fighter?
Where's that from, right? Yeah, exactly. But look, you know what? Because we're on the podcast right now. I'll say it right here. This is good, actually, because, yeah, exactly. The Hadouken's from Street Fighter, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, as a kid, I'd play the fighting video games like...
Who you like, Ryu or Ken?
I played Ken more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I could play Ryu, Ken, and Akuma. But, like, you know what I'm saying? On my list, I'll probably go Ken first, then I'll play Akuma, then I'll play Ryu. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I'll mostly be if I'm really gonna play, I'll switch between Akuma and Ken. You know what I'm saying? And then but anyways, I played like a Street Fighter as a kid and Tekken. You know what I'm saying? But really, you know, I did the Hadouken, but really, I didn't do the Kamehameha because Carlos Newton, you know what I'm saying, already did the Kamehameha in old UFC. You know what I'm saying? And so I did another fireball. So I just did a Hadouken on my first fight ever, and then that's why I always did it. But really though, because you got the DBZ shirt, you know what I'm saying. But more than anything, I was a DBZ fan more than anything, and that's dang near why I started fighting almost. You know what I'm saying? At least a little bit like that as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like watching DBZ on Toonami and stuff like that, and watching the animes like that. Man, that was one of the main reasons I started fighting. You know
so you really want to Kamehameha?
yeah, to a little bit. Like that's like a little backstory in the back of my mind. But I told one of my boys that story the other day. You know what I'm saying? So I brought it up right now too because you were talking about like when I like I always shoot the Hadouken. You know what I'm saying? After the fight, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I played the video game. You know what I'm saying? But
we actually have a Dragon Ball Z question.
What
was your favorite like saga, like Cell, Majin Buu, or like? Androids.
Man.
The first one.
Cell.
The Saiyan saga.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I guess I would say, you know, as a kid, you know, I enjoyed the Buu saga. You know what I'm saying? For sure, in the original DBZ. You know what I'm saying? And then the Frieza saga as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I can remember as a young kid, whenever Goku hits that first transformation into Super Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? It was just so cool. I was like 6 years old, and I remember like I was literally in like elementary school, and I just couldn't wait to. It was like Friday, and it's on Toonami. And I know that the episode is next, and I just couldn't wait to get out of school. You know what I'm saying?
Right after school, huh?
Yeah, man. But then I remember, you know what I'm saying, that we had to go get my haircut at my tia's house. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, not at my tia's shop. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, no, we can't go this time. You know what I'm saying? We can't go get my hair cut right now, please, because I really gotta watch this. You know what I'm saying? Man, but I was just wilding. You know what I'm saying? I was wilding, bro.
No, it was my priority too. Yeah, I
used to Majin Buu.
But in the new stuff, in the new ones, you know, I think I felt like that.
He watches more than new stuff. right?
The old stuff's way better.
Like Super
but
or what?
Dragon Ball
Yeah,
Super is cool, but
yeah.
No, yeah, Dragon Ball Z is way better.
I've enjoyed it a lot. You know what I'm saying? The original, you know what I'm saying?
the Saiyan saga goes hard. Remember when he kills Nappa and who else?
He kills Nappa and he kills them little green things, right? Like really quick. And he comes back after
Yeah.
training with King Kai. Dude,
Yeah,
that
bro.
was some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I remember I used to like literally every day after school. I was in middle school at that time, bro. Like what time would it come on? Like at 3
It was
o'clock.
at 3, yeah.
I would be like, I cannot do nothing. I gotta go straight home. Like
Because
I gotta go straight home.
the
for
episode
Dragon Ball.
before, it will have like what's coming up next time on Dragon Ball Z.
They
So
give you a little clip. Remember that?
you'll be all anxious to watch it.
For real, shout out to Cartoon Network, dog.
Tsunami. Is that stuff still around?
Yeah,
Tsunami?
I don't know if Toonami's still.
Yeah.
I know you can have it on the app, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I just not have the DVDs.
Just catch it on the bootleg website. You know what I'm saying? You on the bootleg anime website. You know what I'm saying? Whenever
YouTube has everything too, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can go YouTube.
Yeah,
and
for
watch
sure.
all the sagas.
For sure.
So what got you into fighting? Basically,
Dragon
Dragon Ball.
Dude, I mean, you know, like, okay.
There's not like a fighter that you looked up to.
We talked about it right there, cause yeah, like I would like that's one of the that was one for me. I could honestly be honest from the bottom of my heart. That was one of the catalysts. Was literally watching anime and watching Dragon Ball Z, and I was inspired by it. I'm like, bro, cause he had the DBZ shit. I was like, man, this is the classic. And I'm sure there's hella people that they were the biggest fans, and it's just so cool, bro. Like I've been watching them.
You want to be a black belt and shit, watching them and shit.
And I'm like, bro, they're so
there was no
good.
fighters you like and that inspired you coming up.
And then yeah, like number 2, then obviously just watching so much UFC as a kid. That was the one. Obviously too. You know.
So you're a UFC fan as a kid as well?
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, you know. So I was like, you know, it was like that, dude. I was just watching it on TV. And then, you know, at that time in like 2000 and whatever, if I'm like in first grade or something like that, then I don't know, that's like 2001, you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
you always knew you wanted to fight?
You know, as a kid, I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was, and I always practiced martial arts. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought it was cool, and I'd be like, watching it on the TV like that. And then once I was a teenager, that's when I felt it in my heart. That I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna walk the path.
Spirit?
You say it again?
Felt that same
yeah,
spirit?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I did. I felt it. And I'm glad that it was cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of the fighters that I liked watching as a kid, like in the old school, I guess, was like back then. I mean, you know, like George St. Pierre, I guess, was one of my favorites. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? He was one of my favorites. He was one of my favorite fighters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, but there was so many classics. You know what I'm saying? Watching them, even like, you know, I saw the original first season of The Ultimate Fighter as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And then like, it was like.
That was the one with Josh Koscheck, right? It had everybody on there. Was it Diaz? Was
Diego
Diaz
Sanchez or?
Yeah, Diego Sanchez was on there. Was Diaz on there?
No. He was on the 5th season.
Okay. He won. That's when he won, right?
Yes, sir. But they had Diego, and then they had like Forrest Griffin, Chris Lieben.
Oh yeah, Forrest Griffin, Stephen
Bonner.
They had an epic fight. You know what I'm saying?
I remember growing up, Silva was like a Dragon Ball Z character. Anderson Silva.
Oh yeah.
The way he was dropping it, like knocking everybody out, was just.
Right, he was so his power level, bro. He was up there. He was too much. But he had those signature moves. He was doing these crazy moves.
What he did to Forrest Griffin, like no one had ever done that.
That was like such a crazy sequence. You know what I'm saying? And like it's like it moves the people. You know what I'm saying? Like we watching it. I was watching it live on TV.
Same.
And then like it was just like, you know, you just make you go like, damn.
Hey, bro, and what's up with the jug? You drink a jug of water? Or
this is the gallon, yeah. But I brought it because
he always has one too.
Sometimes it's the plastic one, you know what I'm saying. But
I
had to bring the glass one today, you know what I'm saying, because I knew we were gonna be in the high production, you know what I'm saying. But it's cool too. The glass is better anyways, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it comes out cleaner or whatever. You know what I'm saying. We're chilling, you know what I'm saying.
Or something like that.
My boy out here on that natural glass.
Right, that's your glass. Hey, bro, and you cut your hair, right?
Yeah, when he was there, he's like, what? He cut his hair.
When did you cut your hair?
Bro, I cut it like last month. You know what I'm saying?
Month?
I think last month. I think it was last month. Yeah. Because it was all.
Bro,
in my
it was
eye.
like up to here,
I
or
know.
something like that.
Man, I like it. I like it when it's looking like that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. But yeah, like once it's in my eyes, then I have to cut it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That way, yeah, because of my vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't be out there fighting with hair in your eyes.
You ever braided? Or?
I did in the past. I did in the past, but it was like I did in the past, but then like but then I didn't want to braid it anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was your vibe.
I didn't want to braid it anymore. Yeah, because then it was like I guess it was too much. Like to do it before the fight. I'd rather be chilling.
You want to concentrate on like.
Yes, exactly. I didn't want to take an extra hour or so to do my hair. You know what I'm saying?
And then they're gonna call you Pretty Ricky.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, exactly, bro. For sure. Oh my goodness.
How did you get on the Ultimate Fighter? Like, did you go somewhere to apply or?
Man, I love this story because it was on Halloween of 2021 or 2020. And then it was 2020, and it was like COVID, and then it was after a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then, but the UFC fights, they were still no audiences, and they're doing that. It's that time in 2020 whenever it was empty Apex fights, you know what I'm saying? It's that little chapter, you know what I'm saying?
So when you won the Ultimate Fighter, not to cut you off, but it was empty.
Then that was in 2021, and then there was people.
Okay. Small audience. It wasn't like big or anything. Right?
And there's like it's the 200 that they fit in the Apex arena. You know what I'm saying? And but basically it was 2020. It was Halloween, and then I was watching the fight night, and it was Uriah Hall versus Anderson Silva. You know what I'm saying? And then the family, they were gonna go outside and go trick or treating with the kiddos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With them like my little niece and nephew, you know what I'm saying? And then and basically, you know what I'm saying? They were gonna go. And I was like, you know what? I'll chill. I'll chill in the house. I'll just watch the dogs. I'm just gonna be chilling, watch the fight night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then right down the TV came up, then they showed the trailer, and they said it was coming back, the tournament. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. I was like, oh, dang, I stayed inside, and then I seen this trailer right now. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, dang. And I was seeing it, and they said it was coming back, the tournament. You know what I'm saying? And I felt it in my heart. I said, okay, I think I'm going to be on that.
You had that feeling?
I had the feeling. It hit me, and I was like, oh, dang. And it was just cool because I stayed in the house on that day. You know
what if you went outside?
Say it again?
What if you went outside? You would have never seen that commercial?
So it played out cool in my head. You know what I'm saying?
But there's like a number on there you called or like an email address?
It was, it said send your applications. Yeah, and it said bantamweights and middleweights. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, I'm in it. You know.
And
what I'm
as
saying?
a kid, you always watch Ultimate Fighter and be like, man, I could have been on this team, or I could have been on like I'm 135. Man. I could have been on there.
Oh man, yeah. When I watched it as a youngster, it inspired me. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think I'd do the tournament, but I liked watching it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I watched all the seasons. You know what I'm saying? For real. And then, but what you said, like if it was like on the season it was GSP and Koscheck, I was feeling like, man, I would have totally wanted to be on GSP's team that season. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school for that one. You know what I'm saying? Or like, yeah.
So you had to make a resume and then send it to them, and then they called you, or?
And exactly, they called me. You know what I'm saying? It was like, so you send an application, you put your stuff, your record. You know what I'm saying? They ask you some questions, and then you like write it, similar to an essay, kind of. You know, I dang near almost I wrote like an essay for sure.
You wrote a lot?
Know what I'm saying? I did.
Did you think the call was fake at any point? You're like, are you for real? Like,
dude, at the moment, it did feel surreal. You know what I'm saying? For real. Whenever I got the call I got a Las Vegas call number or something, and I was like, man, I knew they were going to call me, but it still doesn't feel real. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, man, y'all called me. Let's go. And then, then it was the string of, at that time again, it was 2020 going into 2021. And you know what I'm saying? But whatever it was that in that time too, like, so then they had to do like, oh, you got to go, all the fights, everybody was still getting tested every time. You know what I'm saying? So then, okay, we got to go get this check, go do a COVID test or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm thinking like, oh man, like, all right, cool. I passed on my stuff or something like that. You know what I mean? I was like, it's going to be real. It's going to be real. It was real. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, I'm not dreaming, right?
Yeah.
So they just flew you out to Vegas, like, and you just got in the house?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it was like that, you know what I mean? There was a whole thing, like, it's like then when they, and even again, when they fly you out to Vegas, they flew me out to Vegas or whatever. You get there and you arrive. It's a 6-week process, but the first week was, again, because I know I kept going back there, but in that time period when I was running the tournament, it was 2021 at the end. You know what I'm saying? So it was in isolation, but they're like, like the whole first week they have you in the isolation or in the solo hotel. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone was still kind of having to be, you know what I'm saying, in that time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all that you had to still like get through that one more hurdle. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it was all meant to be, bro. And then when they came in the hotel room, you know what I'm saying, told me, bro, you had to like be. I remember there was one day, bro. Because you still had to find a way to train in this hotel. You know what I'm saying? So I remember being like, bro. We just went out in the parking lot, just running freaking sprints around the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? They pulled up in front of this tree, and I pretended this tree was like the bag, because I didn't have a bag, but I was like, all right, so this is gonna be my target, this round tree right here, and I'm gonna just throw hella combos and shadow box on this bag and but on this tree, you know what I mean? We just shadow boxing like in the parking lot for like 12 rounds, you know what I'm saying? Something like this, and then like that was like my boxing regiment for that day.
How you
know
work
what I'm
on your
saying?
hands and shit.
Yeah, whatever. Just because we had this whole week like this where we're just, and it's like this. It was like this whole mental process just being in this hotel for a whole week, just thinking about watching hella videos on YouTube, because you know what I'm saying, on the TV, whatever. You know what I'm saying.
So you weren't allowed to talk to any of the fighters while you're in that hotel? Or?
Exactly, because they had us all separated. You know what I'm saying. So everything was a mystery box.
Oh shit.
You don't know who you're gonna fight. You know what I'm saying. Is it
You don't
all
even
these
know.
people? You know what I'm saying. And maybe there was a part where, you know what I'm saying, like I was working out in the parking lot. Then I saw this other dude, and he looked like a fighter, and he was coming in the parking lot too, and I ran on. I was like, hey dude, are you in the tournament? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, and then we fist bumped, and I was like, man, and it was that DBZ type moment. It was like, yeah, like on
you were
anime.
checking his power?
You know what I'm saying? Because I knew
Skilling him out.
when we did it, when we did the fist bump, I was like, man, I think that we're gonna fight. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm gonna drop this.
And it was like, you know what I'm saying?
What was that?
Huh? And then, yeah, we were gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? We did fight in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was me and Dan. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? He's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Shout out to Dan.
Yeah, shout out to Dan. You know what I'm saying? He out there, he shining.
That's a cool story.
He got the, yeah, for sure.
For
you know what
real.
I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you, like, because you're like the times that I've watched you fight, you're like so inspirational. Like even after in your press conferences and everything, bro. And I see you, and like, how, you know what I mean? What did you have to go through to be like this inspirational for you to be like telling the kids like right now to follow their dreams? You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I want to know about that.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. For me, in that moment, it just came to me in like I was just feeling something in my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was pulling me, because I remember it was 2 weeks before the fight, and I was in the kitchen, and then like I was just thinking, because it's like a process. I was just thinking so much about it, because too, I think then I had felt as if I had that some pressure on my shoulder, because like I had won the Ultimate Fighter tournament, and then like my next fight I didn't put my best foot forward, and then like I had lost the decision, but in my heart I knew that, you know, like I could have done some things. I could have done things differently in the fight. You know what I'm saying? But you know, in my heart too, I knew it was all good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what they say? Because they say that the failures are just the stepping stones to future successes. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But I was still like, damn. You know what I mean? I was like, dang, because I was like, fuck, I knew I could have done better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But then like, so then coming back for that fight, the next one, I knew I just like, but it was all good. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, it was like, it's all good. It's the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
That,
and yeah, for sure. That, but I felt a different type of energy in my heart. You know what I'm saying? And I was in the kitchen, and then I was like, oh, boom, and then it hit me. And I remember I was in front of the mirror, and I was just like saying what I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like I was like trying to talk to myself too, or something like that. But I knew I was gonna try to say it to the people too. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like feeling it on that day. I might have been, you know what I'm saying? Something like, I was in there, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling it, or something like this. You know what I'm saying? But then, but like, what was that? I'm tripping. What was I saying again? But so then like, so it came from the heart. It came from the heart. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In that moment.
You've always been like spiritual, like. Mm-hmm. You seem like you manifested a lot of stuff in your life. Mm-hmm. Like
exactly,
you always believe energies.
It was an energy. It was an energy. You know what I'm saying? It was an energy. You know what I'm saying?
So you didn't write that down. That just came straight from the dome.
I had practiced it. I had practiced it in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like seeing in the mirror, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, I did this for you. I did this for you. That's what I was saying when I was And when I was feeling it, I was like, I did this for you, right? And I was saying it in the mirror, and I was feeling like I'm saying I'm doing it for myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to do my best to say I'm not going to give up on myself like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I'm doing it for you. But then I was also feeling like I'm going to visit. I was thinking like I'm going to say it to the camera, to the people. And I'm like thinking in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm doing it for you, like my family. I'm saying it now to the people, like my mom, my dad, and my people I was thinking about, you know what I'm saying? But then I was also feeling like I'm doing it, I did this for you too, whoever was watching. Whatever I'm about to say, I'm going to just
You're going to feel
say
it.
I'm going to say it to the, you know what I'm saying? I just said, and then I said, you know what I'm saying? I felt this one. I just said, then I said the, you know what I'm saying? What I was like saying with the burning desire, you know what I'm saying? I was saying it with the, I wish the happiness, you know what I'm saying? Because I just want y'all to be happy, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be happy. I was like, I want my, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to feel happiness in y'all's heart. That's how I was feeling, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just that feeling.
It inspired me a lot, like that little speech. It was
Yeah, I appreciate it,
real
bro.
motivating.
You know what I'm saying? I did. You know what I'm saying, bro? Hey, I did it for you, baby. Let's go.
On a personal level, you feel me?
Nah, cause like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
for anybody that's going through something, for sure.
you know what I'm saying?
We're live, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, for real though. But hey, I see you got that old school drip, man. That's you know what I mean, the Reebok classics. I like them, bro. I like them.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Well, I appreciate it. You know
That's
what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Do you have any other sneakers that you like? Do you know what I mean? You like a lot, or you know what I mean? That you want to get?
Man, you know, honestly.
Or that you know what I mean? You see any sneakers out here or whatever?
Bro, you know, cause man, I remember whenever it was, cause I don't be too much into the sneaker game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? Nah, I don't be. Man, the funny story, cause I was telling people the other day, cause I remember whenever we met we were at the fights talking, and you were like, hey, come through to the store, we're gonna get some shoes, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, I remember I told you, I was like, yeah, bro. I was like, yeah, you in the shoes? Like, yeah, bro, I got some. But I was like, bro, I was wearing some Toms on that day. You know what I'm saying? I was straight chilling, bro.
Toms,
you know what I'm saying? I was like, he's like, come pull up to the sneaker shop, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come see you. I was like, I'm gonna come through. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever rode together?
No.
Never.
We need to.
But yeah, for sure, 100%.
You're always teaching, right?
What's up? Yeah. I'll be over there at the gym, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna run.
You're
You know
a
what
black
I'm
belt
saying?
too?
Nah, cause I was over there. Cause I was like, wait, what'd you say?
You're a
He
black
got
belt?
it. He got it in the
Yes, sir.
octagon.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I got it inside the UFC.
When did you get your black belt?
It was inside the ring.
I remember that, but what year was that?
It was 2021 August.
How long did it take you?
I got mine in December 2021.
Yeah, that's what's up.
What does that mean?
That's what's up. Let's go.
What does that mean? You got it in the octagon?
Because it was at the end. It was at the end of the Ultimate Fighter tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And then it was at the end of the tournament, and then I was thankful that I got the win. And then after I got the win, then you know what I'm saying? Then my boy Alex Moreno promoted me inside the octagon. You know what I'm saying? To black belt. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, that's pretty. That was cool, bro. It felt like a dream. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd been thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? And
that power level went up.
I felt that in that moment for sure. You know, with each battle, win or lose, you know what I'm saying? The Saiyans always come back stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
So you're one of the last Saiyan race? Or
Let's go, bro. So we out here.
They say when you get your black belt, that's like when it barely begins.
Yes, sir.
Is that true?
It's a new beginning for sure.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's fire, bro.
How long did it take you to get that?
You know, I started training when I started doing jiu-jitsu. I started doing jiu-jitsu, training jiu-jitsu when I was 15. And so then what was I? Yeah. So I was like, what was I guess 28. So it must have been like 13 years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me like 11, 12.
Yeah, everybody says about the same thing. That's how much.
But just jiu-jitsu's like that. Like in karate, you could get it like.
You can get it in like 2
in like
3
a
years.
year and shit, right? Or something like that.
Less, yeah.
Is that less?
Just depends
What?
on where you go.
Wait, like, give me the address, bro.
But y'all got it from
Where can I go?
Gracie. Gracie's like the top of the line. So.
What's some of your favorite things that Draculino has taught you?
Bro, a lot of people don't know, but
Some-
drag taught me the guillotine. I have a great guillotine. I've
How many
finished
finishes do you have with the guillotine?
at least 6 or something. But yeah, the drag taught me the guillotine and the butterfly sweep. I have a really good butterfly guard with the guillotine, and shout out to Drag. He taught me that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Draculino.
Have you ever trained that whip, sir?
No, sir.
I know Alex has. I used to see Alex pop up every now and then.
Which one do you train at? Or where do you train
He's like on the opposite.
Woodlands.
I'm like south.
Yeah.
He's like north. It's literally opposite side.
Dang, for real?
Yeah, I'll be over there training at Gracie Ball, the Woodlands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How's that been?
roll.
Huh? Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's
Yeah,
cool.
you
ever
roll
do
in
you
the
cross-train?
middle of the here.
I'm done, but
Yeah.
there's carpet.
Oh my goodness.
There's carpet.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, do you ever cross train?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I love it. I love
Where
it.
do you usually go?
Man, I go, you know, wherever, you know, this last weekend on Saturday, I got to pull up to my boy Juan's gym. It was shout out to Be
I seen
Someone
that.
Boxing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And he just opened up. The grand opening was on Saturday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So shout out to my boy Juan. You know what I'm saying?
You got some
And,
good work in?
Huh? That was a good time on that day, on Saturday. You know what I mean? So like it was cool because on man, what happened? Because we had done our Saturday training at the Woodlands gym. You know what I'm saying? And then so it was a good time. You know what I'm saying? And then fresh after that one, you know what I'm saying? We literally. I was like, yeah, I'll probably go over there, go say what's up at the grand opening, but you know I wasn't going to be. And then, but once I got there, I knew. I was like, bro, no way, we're gonna train with the guys, you know. So did some boxing with them, you know what I'm saying?
He's a Golden Gloves boxer right here.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Bro. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Three years in a row,
Yeah,
right?
3 years in a row.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what I did like for my whole life.
He wants to get in the cage.
Eventually, I would like.
I told him he'd do a good job, but I mean, obviously work on your takedowns
Jiu-jitsu.
and ground
Every,
game.
it's just grappling. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
finna get in the cage after that speech you get here, brother.
Hey, man, that's
For
what's
real.
up.
He was talking to
That's
you.
what's up, bro.
Right, he was talking to me.
I did it for you, baby.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
You need to get a shirt that
I'm
says
the
that.
cool. I did it for you.
Right?
Yeah, I
You
feel it.
wouldn't do a
Dude, 'cause
shirt
like,
drop?
nah, yeah, I was just feeling it, bro. Like on that, yeah, man. Because then I just said the prosperity and the abundance to the people. You know what I'm saying? It was
Hey,
it was
that
the-
fight,
man.
bro. Fuck, that fight was fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Straight up.
Yeah, I'm
You-
glad. I'm glad you saw it. You know what
You
I'm
were
saying?
banging that. Yeah, man, it was a fucking rooster fight. You know what I mean? Back and
Yeah.
forth, but
Yeah, it was. It was
Shit.
crazy. It was crazy. It was. Yeah. It made me a better fighter. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I was just like, it's all experience. You know what I'm
For
saying? It's all experience. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
And my brother was mentioning earlier to me about after Tough, you did some karaoke.
oh man, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're
It was
crazy.
Freebird, right?
Yeah, see,
Freebird?
yeah. That's a classic. That's
Yeah.
that's what the vibe was on that day. I suppose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. Yeah.
I used to play that one on Guitar Hero.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's
free as a bird.
Damn.
yeah, that's the classic.
Yeah,
you know
one
what
of the
I'm
most
saying?
classic songs,
That-
bro.
Man, like running them hours on Guitar Hero, you know what I'm saying? Nah, for sure.
You
That's
play
why.
Guitar Hero too?
Yeah, as a youngster, I did. You know what I'm saying?
Do you game anymore?
Man, I'm right now at this moment. I want to find a video game.
I'm
that's-
on Call of Duty heavy.
Yeah, heavy. Oh
Every
my
day.
goodness, every day.
Yeah.
I understand.
You got a PS5 or PS4?
Yeah, I got the PS5.
Let's
you know
go.
What I'm saying?
Add me,
Oh
bro.
my,
I'm telling you.
oh my gosh. Yeah,
Call
I
of
think-
Duty's a shit, but it might take up too much of your
It'd
time.
be wild. It'd be wild, you know, because you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes I gotta be off, right? But because I know what you mean. When you
Yeah.
going in, you going in. You know
going
what I'm
in.
saying? And it's like you be playing what on Resurgence or you playing on
Resurgence
Warzone.
and Warzone.
Yeah,
But I feel like it can, like, playing Call of Duty, it helps your IQ. You have to have a
It's a
gamer
video
IQ.
game. Video games.
Like,
in
I play
general.
with some of my friends. I ain't gonna say no names, but like it'll be like
Uh-oh.
5 seconds left. I'm like, dude, just survive, and they want to go shoot up 3 guys. I'm like, bro, like,
You gotta be playing this strategically right now. You know
if
what I'm
I'm
saying?
the only one left, guess what I'm doing? I'm running my ass off, and I'm gonna make sure at least one teammate comes back.
Man, yeah. So like, you play Resurgence more or what?
Yeah, Resurgence.
Well,
And,
they're
Yeah.
about to drop Street Fighter 6.
Yep, I
Yeah,
know,
bro.
I know.
Bro,
It
have you
came
seen
out-
the graphics for
It
that?
looks cool. You know
I
what I'm
haven't.
saying?
It looks way different, dog.
Does
like, it looks like new and improved characters too. Like
I
they-
kind of like the old school.
I
like,
do too.
blockiness
Yeah,
to
I
it, right?
like it. Yeah. So to me, Street Fighter 4, I think was like where it stopped because you know what I mean, because of that shit. I just like Street Fighter 2 and 3. You know what I mean? Like the blockiness, like you said, it kind of makes the game better. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It gives you that nostalgic feeling that you're playing it.
For sure.
Yeah, it just came out. I'm gonna check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go. I'm surprised. That's what I'm saying, bro. I be like, man, I'm not gonna get it yet. I still haven't got it yet. You
But
know
Call
what
of
I'm saying?
Duty is free.
I know. I got it downloaded on
Oh,
my
you do?
PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? So I know the vibe because I'll run it on some late night bangers sometimes
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
boys. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Talk
But-
some shit and just fuck
Exactly. But you know, Y'all be getting dubs? Y'all be getting dubs on? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I know.
I feel you. All right.
Hey, bro, them shorts, I fuck with them, dog.
Bro, I literally.
Where are they from? From your fight or what?
No, I literally just I copped them. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Oh yeah, 'cause
Oh,
I was
okay,
telling you,
yeah.
I was telling you outside. You know what I'm saying? When I was like, freaking. Yeah, I wanted all the colors, so I just got a whole bunch of them. You know what I mean? But I dress like this all the time.
And you
know
get
what I'm
to
saying?
keep them after the fight, right? You told me you get
The
to
ones,
keep 'em.
yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Well, you keep your shorts. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to make it a signed
Auction thing.
then you could give them, then
Give
you
it to
sign 'em,
charity
you
and
know what I'm
shit.
saying? Yeah.
To charity or to get some more guap?
Like it's I think it's it's one of those. Well, yeah, whatever's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? But the one, but down if the UFC taking it though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna put it online. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Oh,
For
okay.
like fans to buy or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the gloves that you get there? Can you keep those or no?
Yeah, you do. So basically, you gotta once you complete the fight, you know what I'm saying, and then you go backstage. Then there's a station. You gotta go through all the stations. Like, oh, you're gonna go medical checks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the best one is the photo session. Whenever you take the winning pictures, you know what I'm saying. You got the cuts or whatever. That's the one. You know what I'm saying. But one of the
Yeah.
stations also is like, you gotta give them something. You gotta give them either your gloves or your jersey or your shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Something.
Yeah, and then you gotta sign it. You know what I'm saying? Then they put it online or something like that.
Oh,
you know
nice,
what I'm saying?
nice.
But usually one of the cheat codes is the homie hooks it up. Like one of the boys will be, hey man, I'll just give you. You know what I'm saying? Like just use my jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever, and just stay. So that's the trick. You know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying? That's the trick. You know what I'm saying? So.
Tell the homie to take his jacket off real quick.
Yeah, they take the jersey. You know,
That way you can have the
you get to
fought
keep
in
all
that-
your stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get to keep your jersey, your shorts, your gloves, whatever for the memories or whatever you want
Hey.
to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
And and this is like totally different, but like if you fight like let's say in like Fury, do they let you keep all your stuff, like your gloves and
You
stuff?
fought
like
for
that?
Fury too, right?
Oh, you fought for
But yeah,
Fury?
when like
Yeah.
you have to give.
Were you the
I think you
champ?
have to give the gloves back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What you say?
Were you the champ at Fury?
I did. I got won it. You know what I'm saying? At
Nice.
135. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
And that was like back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know what I'm saying?
We're Fury
And,
sponsors.
And then man, like man, I got mad love for Fury FC and for that boy. Shout out to Eric
Shout
Garcia.
out to
You know what I'm
Eric.
saying? For real. I remember
He's the
man,
man.
on the back then. You know what I'm saying? Because I was their second champion ever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Right there, fresh out the gate in 2016. You know what I'm saying?
And who was that fight against?
I'd fought against this dude named Trent Moo is who I fought. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay, good kickboxer, right?
Yeah, he was coming with the kickboxing action. You know what I'm saying? And it was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? But I was really well prepared on that day. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So I was glad that it was my night. You know what I'm saying? I had been like thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? I'd been thinking about it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Leading up to that moment. You know what I'm saying?
How do you compare like fighting for Fury versus UFC? Obviously UFC is bigger, but like the experiences, like the title fight, I'm
Yeah.
sure that was big, right?
Yes, you know, in my own personal journey, like that memory for me, that one was cool. Whenever I fought for the belt in 2016 and then won it, because I was 7-0 and I was looking to get 8-0 or something. You know what I'm saying? But then like, you know, it was. Because I had just went to California. There you go. I pulled up on the boys in Cali for a year. You know what I'm saying? I was out there.
Like
shit.
Uriah? Or?
My
For
boy,
sure.
where in Long Beach?
In
What?
Sacramento. Yeah.
Oh,
So hanging out
Sacramento.
with and you know what I'm saying, Uriah Faber, you know what I'm saying, was he had the Team Alpha Male gym, you know, Team Alpha Male camp, you know what I'm saying? And training with the boys, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Uriah, you know what I'm saying, for he taught me so much, you know what I'm saying? And
Do you still
Yeah.
talk to Uriah?
yeah, we were chopping it up just the other day, you know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I'm pulling up.
Is he as cool as he seems? Like,
Yeah, he
He
is.
seems like just a cool
He's
California
super cool,
dude,
you know what I'm
right?
saying? Yeah, he's super cool.
He's chill.
And you know what I'm saying? He's a legend. You know
How's
what
his
I'm
ground
saying?
game?
Great. He's a grappler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He a high level grappler.
I
you
was
know what I'm
rolling with
saying?
him, like some good
Man.
scraps.
Yeah, I love it. I love training.
Because
with
he's
Uriah,
heavy
you know
on
what I'm saying?
wrestling base,
Yes,
but
exactly.
obviously he knows jiu-jitsu too, right?
Yes. So he's got the full jiu-jitsu and the full wrestling combination. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, through the years training, he showed me so much from, you know, if I could name from the top of my head, you know, so much half guard work You know what I'm saying? And then like some X guard too. I was like,
X-guard,
you
hold on.
right? See, because then you were like, oh damn, we running the X guard. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, see,
Because you love the X guard, right?
You seen it. You see me use it. You know what I'm saying?
Use it to stand up a lot and come on top.
Man,
Create the scrambles.
I'm glad you seen it, baby. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was like, I was
I'm
glad.
glad you seen it, baby.
I got. I'm glad. Like, I got to use it in the ring, in the
Hell
octagon.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, because I ain't seen no one use no X guard like this one. You know what I'm saying? It was tight,
Yeah,
whatever.
it
You know?
was.
But I'm a fan favorite. Or I'm a favorite. I'm a fan of that move. It's one of my favorite moves. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you're right. He had shown me a lot of that. If I could just name some off the top of my
That's
head.
crazy.
You know what I'm
X
saying?
guard. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah, and then obviously you already know some
That's
guillotine
guillotine.
moves. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you have a pretty
feel
good
me?
guillotine.
Yeah, I mess around. You know what I'm saying with it. You know what I'm saying? But thanks.
sure.
But yeah, what was that? But
Who else did you get to train with out there in Sacramento?
Man, I mean, I'll sit here.
Was Cody out there
I'll
still?
sit here. I'll sit here shouting out all the homies. You know what I'm saying?
Danny-
right now,
Danny
you know what I'm
was a-
saying? But yeah, like Coach Danny coaching. You know what I'm saying? He would like we had, like my first year there in 2015 and a little bit in 2016. Like me and Coach Danny got to train a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then that was like towards the end of his. He was about to. That's when he retired as well. You know what I'm saying? Then he became just coaching. You know what I'm saying? So then that was more instead of sparring. You know what I'm saying? It was more than like the. Hey, no, then we hit them classes too. Then we be sparring, then we be grappling. You know what I'm saying? I remember we even when he was retired, we were in there still hitting the moves. You know what I mean? At the new gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, but then too though, then more so on the coaching aspect too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, what we doing with this move? Oh, what we doing right here? We freaking hooking the legs and we scooping the legs. Oh, we going right into this figure four, triangling the legs on this day today, huh? This is what we're getting so many reps on. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay.
How do you compare like training out there versus out here?
You know, I loved both of them in my journey. You know what I'm saying? Man, because I remember I was going to say on that because I was like fighting on Fury FC or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then like, you know, it was like a sacrifice that I was making like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I made this choice, this decision. I was like 22 and I was like, all right, I'm going to go pull up over there. And that was my first time out of the house, you know what I'm saying? Away from the family, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm going to pull up, go see what's up. I know I'll be out of my comfort zone. I'm going to just see what's up, you know what I'm saying?
You used to stay with some homies out there? Like you got your own place?
I
or
got
like-
I got like a little studio apartment, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying, at the first year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like, you know what I'm saying, the first year I was over there, yeah, I had a little studio, you know what I'm saying? And then like, what was I saying again? Man.
Just Cali life.
Yeah, but it was a good vibe. I'm glad I pulled up too, cause it was right there by the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Just driving
Yeah.
to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? You know, we out here. We be chilling. You know what I'm saying? We
Man, the weather out there
we
beautiful,
stay chilling
dog.
right. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? We out here. You feel
I'm
me?
gonna post it up.
Let's go. And then I was like, and then we just training.
That
But you say you took a
Saying-
sacrifice because you went out there. You're leaving like Fury behind, or like
Oh no, because of my exactly. I'm like, so no, I was leaving my family. You know what I mean? The sacrifice. I was like, you know, I was 4-0, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna leave for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then like, yeah, and then it was just the grind like that. I was busting tables in the restaurant. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, so that was
he
cool.
was a busser. at one point.
Mhm.
I was a busser too.
Yeah, man.
I went
so-
from busser to manager.
Yeah, I feel you, baby.
Damn,
Hell yeah,
bro.
let's go.
You heard me?
Let's go. And then yeah, so it was I was like, whatever, it was cool. It was the time, and I'm away from my family, something like, you know, then like, yeah. Then leading up to those Fury fights, you know what I'm saying? That year, then I was leading up to the belt because I won, you know, 3 in a row, going into number 4 for the belt. You know what I'm saying? And it was all in that time period, early in my development and early in my professional career like that. You know what I'm saying? And then just like kind of cranked them out in those fights. But I was feeling like, yeah, you know. I remember I had a little studio apartment. You know what I'm saying? Then like, all right, I'm coming back. It was at the end of December 2015, had my studio, had been there already for 6 months, so much good training with all the boys, learning new things, you know what I'm saying? And then like threw all my stuff in a storage garage, you know what I'm saying? I just threw all my stuff in the storage garage, came back in January then, and then I had that fight. It was gonna be my 5th pro fight, and then so again I'm thinking, oh snap, this gotta be all worth it. It's gotta be all worth it, you know what I'm saying? I was thankful I got the win, you know what I'm saying? They got to go back to Cali again, you know what I'm saying? Fly back out there, then I open up that storage garage. I'm like, all right, I made it back. We gonna go again, then. Take all that stuff out of the storage garage. I was having to hang out at my friend's house though, and live in in his house, in his extra room, you know what I'm saying? Because then I'm getting ready for another fight for number 6, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like just sleeping in his room or sleeping in his extra room over here, you know what I'm saying? But it was in the garage. It was in his family's garage, but they made an extra room. Man, it was cold too because it was like February of 2016, you know what I'm saying? Had to hit this thing every night with this space heater in there. It was cool, you know what I'm saying?
But that was a struggle, bro.
It was having a good time.
There's beauty
though.
in the struggle.
You know, and it was like the sacrifice. I'm having a good time too. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, it's
You're
tight.
in Cali, like
exactly, bro. It was tight, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking all my people behind. You know what I'm saying? But then, hey, I'm glad I got that one. You know what I'm saying? Then I remember I won that fight on a Bellator 6-0 right there. You know what I'm saying? I won that Bellator fight.
That was in Houston.
That was in Oklahoma.
Okay.
In Oklahoma. Yeah, near the WinStar Casino. You know what I'm saying? And then, so I was grateful for. I was all right. It's cool. We out here. We still on a roll. You know what I mean? I remember Eric was hitting me up that same day. He was like, all right, let's get the next one in 3 weeks. Oh, in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Fury FC, baby, we gonna do it. You know, man. I was like, man. It was back then, you know what I'm saying?
And he's still going hard, even.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he done blown up. You know what I'm saying? They blew up on UFC Fight Pass. Like, that's tight. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to see. And, man, I was thinking, all right, am I going to take this fight again? I was like, I don't know. But I was like, nah, I am. I know I am. I was like, all right, let's go. We's going to do it again. Frick it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, then I was glad I got that one again. You know what I'm saying? But then I popped my knee in that fight. You know what I mean? But I was 7-0. I got the win. But I popped my knee. Then I had to do some rehab, you know what I'm saying? But it was all good because you got to sit down sometimes, I guess, you know what I'm saying? So I had to rehab that, you know what I'm saying? But I was still feeling that feeling, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That was real quick. You know
so you hurt your knee and you still won in that fight?
Yeah, because my leg was twisted whenever I was throwing. My leg was twisted up in an awkward position or something like that when I was in the finishing in a finishing sequence with punches. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I was wilding, you know what I'm saying? But I learned a lesson, the technique lesson that I had learned on that one. What were you gonna say, baby?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. The technique lesson I learned in that fight was, if you got him and then you got him before approaching to shoot another strike on the floor, just maybe take a half step around to the side.
Cut that angle.
You know what I mean? And then see what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because I did it, I got excited. I went straight forward. But then I went into a leg entanglement. That's what happened. I was in the leg entanglement, but I continued. But then I was still. You know what I mean? Throwing the punches, so it was all good.
What fight was that?
It was my 7th professional fight.
Here in Houston?
You know what I'm saying? It was on Fury. That was like in April of 2016. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it was here in Houston at the Humble Civic Center. Nice. You know what I'm saying? And then,
where they started, right? That's what.
Good times. You know what I'm saying? Good times.
So, man, you said you were fighting for Fury. And we've had Adrian Yanez here at this podcast, you know, so he commented and he said about how you guys were supposed to fight about like 4 times.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it just ended up getting scrapped. And, you know, eventually you guys are both in UFC and, you know, all that stuff. So, you know, do you want to tell, like, your side, like, what happened about all that stuff? Like, how you guys, like, why didn't it happen? Like,
oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. Because it was on that day when we were gonna fight. It was the COVID day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's what he was telling
so like y'all were getting weighed in and everything.
We had weighed in and everything.
What
you know
the?
what I'm saying?
Hey,
and the next day was COVID day. And
I'm not gonna lie.
Crazy.
Now
you know
getting to know both of y'all and both of y'all's personalities, like, you guys look like y'all are meant for each other, like, to scrap.
Oh my goodness,
yeah, I mean, like,
y'all crazy.
Nah, for real, like, it would be a scrap, bro, straight up.
Yeah, hey,
I think just the styles.
Yeah, just the styles, and you guys are like, you seem like a down ass nigga, like, you know what I mean? And he seems like a down ass motherfucker, so it just seems like that fight's gonna be like beating around the bush, just straight fucking
gracious. Oh my,
straight
throwing bones, bro. Yeah.
So the first time was stopped because of COVID. The first time y'all were supposed to fight, it got scrapped because of COVID.
It was on that one. Yeah. It was 2020. You know what I'm saying? And then that was on and then the president said, "Hey, everything is shut down on this day." It was crazy.
Damn.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you were saying the States.
Like,
Yeah, I remember it was a weekend.
Dana White, I'm going to this island, fight
yeah,
island.
and then those ideas began to happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So after that, did you get to go to UFC?
after that one, that was in 2020. The COVID shutdown happened, and then there's that whole time period where everybody had to be in their house, right? We were all left in there. You know what I'm saying? Then in the summertime of 2020, I went back again for a little bit to Cali. You know what I'm saying? And then that was at 2020, at the end of 2020. That's when I finally came back home to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was all right. That's the time. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's the time.
You're out there for a minute.
That's the time. That's the
like
time. You know what I mean?
4 or 5 years.
It was 5 years. You know what I'm saying? It was 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
All in Sacramento.
Out there in Sacramento. You know what I'm saying?
And
out
how do you
there.
like it more out there or in Houston?
Oh, I'm thankful to be home in Houston for sure. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Houston's my home. You know what I'm saying? You
now
feel
you
me?
got that
Swinging and
Houston
banging.
slang,
Let's
bro.
go. Let's go,
I hear
baby.
you.
Hey, they can tell whether you were from Houston out there or you weren't from there for sure, right? What'd they tell you?
I remember one time, you know, in 2016, I was in practice, and then like some West Coast, like some West Coast like Cali music was playing on the radio, and then my boy Sandoval, shout out to my boy Sandoval, you know what I'm saying? He was like, Rick, what you know about this? I was like, bro, I don't know anything about this right now. I haven't heard the song before, but apparently it's like a California like a Sacramento classic or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Anthem over there.
It was oh wow, my Cali people, they would know. It goes like, it's like something. It goes like, it's that Mac Dre. It'd be like, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Y'all know that one, right? Yeah, no, exactly. See, but it's like, but see, for them, it was like that's their class or something like this. You know what I'm saying? But versus, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta throw some zero on.
Yeah, exactly.
Most City
down.
Versus we'll be backing out here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I was like, bro, I was tripping on that day. I was like, what the heck? But yeah, it's cool. So little memories like that or something, you know. But man, I was like, what was I was telling? Yeah, but yeah, it was like it was like a whole 5-year period like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole 5-year period. But like, yeah, at the end of 2020, that's when, cause it was that whole thing. Cause then I won the belt, you know what I'm saying? But then it still wasn't my time after that, you know what I'm saying? Like that was in 2016, but I still was gonna have the process, you know what I'm saying? The process be like that, you know what I'm saying? It still wasn't my time until it was my time, when my time was my time.
Exactly, bro.
Cali was like a boot camp for you, just like, let me go get this training over here, and then.
Dude, it was like a whole thing, like it was, you know, it always will be something deep in my heart like that, you know what I mean? I knew I did that for the 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was glad it all worked out, you know what I'm saying? Because I was in there feeling the dream, you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking like, okay, this is gonna help me. This is gonna help me to do this thing that I want to do.
Also,
you know
like you said, it's, you know, out of your comfort zone, you know. Not a lot of people like to do stuff out of their comfort zone. Not a lot of people would be like, oh, I'm from Houston, I fight, let me go to Cali. You know what I mean? Like that's not in the plans, bro.
I was just wilding, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, let me
crazy.
just give it a try, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, bro. But it was on my path, you know what I'm saying? It made I was like,
it's part of the journey, bro.
I was like, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? And then yeah, at the end of 2020, that's when I came back home, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when I got that thing when it was 2020 Halloween. And that's when I got the invitation. And then I knew that
So
it was all gonna be worth it.
It was after the scratch agent fight.
Yes,
That's when you went to the
exactly. Oh yeah. But yeah, because then we were gonna fight, and then the fight didn't happen. It was all good, you know what I'm saying? It was all good. You know
Some
what I'm
things
saying?
aren't meant to happen.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, it was all good. You know what I'm saying? Because then you know he out there doing his thing in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Then I got my thing. I got my moment. I had my moment like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, H-Time boys, stand up. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's nice. I know eventually it'll happen, and when it does happen, bro, it's gonna be a banger.
Hey, you the matchmaker right now. You the matchmaker. Let's go. Oh my god. Yo, you over here. You know what I'm saying?
And how's your relationship with Mick Maynard and them boys? Pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool. I trained with Mick one time back in the day. You
Oh, you
know what I'm
did?
saying? Yeah.
You be training too, or what?
He did. He
Yeah,
did
he's a
the
black
action.
belt.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
No shit.
Mick Maynard's a black belt.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Only Chino's a black belt. I know
Oh
that.
my goodness.
And he was asking earlier, like, what's your ethnicity? Like,
Oh yeah. With you, bro. I heard you got like a real thick. I mean, I don't like a Mexican accent,
You
bro.
crazy, bro.
When you speak in Spanish, at least, they're like you look like, you know what I mean? Like you raza, bro, straight up.
You funny, bro. Yeah, I be channeling. I'm over here. You know, I'm half Filipino, half Salvadorian. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah.
You lying, dog.
You would never guess that. Huh?
Hell no.
Oh my gosh.
Half
Bro, I
Filipino,
feel
half
like-
Salvadorian. Damn, that's crazy.
Nah, bro. He was talking right now in Spanish.
That's a crazy combo.
He's from,
Right?
he's
I
from
guess so.
Distrito
Yeah,
Federal, bro.
I feel you.
He from Jalisco and shit.
That's funny, boy.
Sinaloa. Damn, bro, that's crazy. You're Filipino, so you got that Manny Pacquiao blood. in you.
Yeah. Well, I guess if I was like, when they say if you trying to fight southpaw, just go watch some Manny Pacquiao highlights.
Yeah,
That's
hell
what
yeah.
that's one of my people told me. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
Southpaw?
So
saying? No, I'm Orthodox.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Orthodox,
You
right?
mix it up?
Yeah, I'll mix it up though. But like if you're fighting a southpaw, you know what I'm saying, and you're Orthodox, then just I
Okay.
don't know, just
Yeah,
just
yeah.
flip it
Yeah.
and mirror then, right?
Mhm.
And then then okay, just go still watch the Manny Pacquiao highlights. And
Yeah,
see how
but
he's
Manny
attacking over
Pacquiao's
something,
kind of
you know
the
what I mean?
exception. That motherfucker throws punches from every single angle. So
Yeah, he's a legend. You know what I'm saying?
In boxing, that
A
was
legend.
like not.
that was not
Correct,
common.
right.
No, he's not a common southpaw, because southpaw do things that are, you know, kind of like a mirror to an orthodox boxer.
And he was a southpaw, right-handed.
He was
you know
just,
that, right?
He was weird, bro.
Say it again.
He was Manny Pacquiao, southpaw,
But
right-handed.
Yeah, he's right.
That's why he fucked people up with that straight
Yeah,
jab.
because his
I like
right
it, I
hand,
like it.
his
His
right hand
power
was
shot.
that jab that
That was
would like
leading.
stop them, and he would always do that to find like the, you know what I mean, the jab, and then he hit
The
you with
blitz.
the It
That's
was
what's up.
crazy, bro.
I see you.
And you been to El Salvador before?
I was there hanging out with my pops the other day. You know what
How
I'm
was it
saying?
out there?
Dang.
It's great. Yeah. We literally, you know, we
You
just
surf
do the,
out there?
We just do the lifestyle. No, I don't surf.
No surf?
No surf.
There's no gyms out there, like.
Yeah, they be out there. They
There
got the
is?
full
Oh, shit.
community. You know, the full mixed MMA community. You know what I'm saying? They got the jiu-jitsu tournaments. You know what I'm saying? The kickboxing shows, the MMA shows. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? And then like yeah. So it's like when I be out there, just do the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
feel
so you
me?
be talking Salvadorian out there and everything?
Yes,
Salvador.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We be out
Damn,
there.
that's fire, bro.
What
See,
is talking
see.
Salvadorian? What does that mean?
Nah, just, you know what I mean, they got a little slang or whatever.
Hablando en español, you know what I'm saying? We out there. Pero sí, es bueno así. You know what I mean? Cuando me voy.
How long were you out there?
I was out there for what, like a month? You know
Oh,
what I'm
really?
saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
I'm about to pull up again. I'm pulling up
Nice.
again.
You like
I'm
it?
I'm hopping on the airplane.
Bro,
It's going
man,
down,
hit
bro.
us up, bro. Let's go
It's
to El
nice out there.
Salvador,
Man,
bro.
oh, we're going international?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go do a podcast over there.
Hey, y'all pull up, we'll do the action. You know
What
what
part
I'm
of
saying?
El Salvador?
We're at San Salvador. You know
Oh,
what I'm
San
saying?
Salvador?
Yeah,
That's
That's the capital, right?
capital,
yeah,
right?
we out there. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So it's like city-like out there?
It's like it's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, we out here going different areas. You know what I'm saying? Be different like
They
this.
have
You know
good
what I'm saying?
beaches and shit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we pulled
hell
up. We
yeah.
pull up whenever me and my pops go. You know, or when my pops be staying out there. You know what I'm saying? But like, I go over there and then you know we just go
Have a
hang
good
out.
time.
Hey,
do the
and
thing, you
your
know what I'm
mom's
saying?
from Philippines or
Yeah.
what part?
She's from. They were over there from Manila. You know
Manila?
What I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, we over there. You know. what
You
I'm
been
saying?
there?
Damn, that's
I haven't
dope.
been in the Philippines yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Manila's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have
The
huge
capital,
sneaker
right?
But I got the
culture out
city.
there.
The capital, right, is Manila?
Yeah.
They have a
Yeah.
huge sneaker culture out there.
Yeah, they
For
do.
sure. Oh, I feel you. I feel
My
you.
boy,
baby.
he's entitled to get Manila 4s.
Oh my gosh.
You know
let's
those
go. No, I haven't seen them. I
Manila
haven't
Fords,
seen
they're
them.
like $100,000 to like shoot.
Oh
like one of the
man.
But they
sneakers.
only release like in Manila.
In Manila.
There's only like 20 some made.
They
That's
made a
what's
Jordan
up,
store
bro.
out there, and the first 72 people were entitled to buy the Manila shoes.
That's what's up. That's
It was
what's
That's
up.
how it
pretty
went?
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was the
they
first.
opened a Jordan store in Manila.
That's
and
what's up.
The first,
The first 72 people that were in line, or
they
something
backdoored
like
half
that,
of them.
yeah.
And
Yeah, they backdoored most of them actually. But that's what's up, bro. That Philippine, you got both, you know, warrior bloods in you, bro. You know what I mean? That's why you're over here mixing it up.
When can we expect to see Ricky back in the cage?
Hey, bro, it's gonna be a surprise, baby.
It's gonna be a surprise?
It's gonna be a surprise, bro. It's gonna be damn.
Coming
Come
soon.
on, bro.
He already knows who he's fighting.
Yeah,
Right.
It's gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? You
Nick
feel
Man
me?
is gonna
Yeah.
reach out. What you say on that podcast?
Oh, shit.
Nah.
And we're asking you earlier about International Fight Week.
Oh
If
yeah,
you were
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go, or we
Look,
gonna pull
I'll
up.
see if I can get some tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Pull up.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna be
yeah.
out there at MGM. So
You're gonna be over there. That's a bet. That's a bet.
Bro, I did not know it was International Fight Week. That's crazy. So it's gonna be like crazy
Bro, I'm
out
telling you,
there.
you see
There'll be like
everybody.
100 fights.
And then SneakerCon is there that weekend as well.
like
I know,
street
we were
fights.
talking about that earlier.
Bro, it's gonna be like crazy.
Imagine just a bunch of whole people train. They're just fighting in the casino.
Kanye West gonna be up there, bro.
Kanye West.
Probably. Just in there, you know what I mean?
Sitting case
Sitting queso.
Nah, Kanye's not a fight fan.
No,
I've never seen him any fight.
I don't know. I don't think so. I know there's be a whole type of people be going to UFC fights. Like crazy. I know it. Yeah, bro, you would not expect I know it to be like one of the biggest sponsors for UFC, right? That's crazy.
Our goal is to get on the
Right.
One
on the
day.
octagon.
On the mat.
On the map.
Oh, do that like the sponsor one or something like
Yeah.
that.
Like we were on Fury.
Man, yeah. I see you.
Hey, next time you're in the fight, just grab the mic from what's his face, Joe Rogan. And be like, hey, shout out to Space City, dog.
He said say left.
Instant City, you know what I mean?
We seen you were on the MMA Hour. How was that show?
It was cool. You know what I'm saying? How was it?
Oh, you're on Zoom, like.
At that moment, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh yeah, cool. I'll pull up and do this interview. You know what I'm saying? I was happy because I just won the Ultimate Fighter tournament. You know what I'm saying? So
You had the trophy right by you, right when
Oh
you
yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I was just happy. I was just happy at that moment. I had that. It was literally like when I had that MMA hour. It was like 2 or 3 days after. You know what I'm saying? But that'd be part of it, I guess.
That was
Sometimes-
with Ariel, right?
Yeah, it was Ariel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So we hit that action that one time like that. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be like that. You know.
He just emailed you and you're like, I'm with it, or like.
They hit me up like on a text message. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or yeah. So I got his number. You want to prank call him or something like
Hey,
that?
let's
Nah,
hit him
I'm
up.
playing. I'm
Huge
playing.
Nah, let's hit him
Big
up right
nigga,
now.
man.
FaceTime him.
Yeah, he
Say it
loves
again?
niggas.
FaceTime him right now.
Oh my God, you're not
Yeah,
chilling.
yeah.
How you gonna FaceTime? Yo, Rick, I ain't talked to you in a minute, bro.
When Brandon was on there, he gave us a shout out on MMA.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah. That's tight, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, real cool.
So Ariel's heard our name before.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's
we need
what's
him
up.
to follow back.
All right. That's
Oh
fine.
my gosh.
And how's like training? Like every day, you train every day. You teach. You do a little bit of.
It's the
little bit of
vibe.
both.
It's just like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just train, teach, just be there at the gym. You know what I'm saying? But I make sure though that I have to. I love putting my coaching hat on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the
Makes you better too. They say, right?
I love it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it does. You know what I'm saying? And then doing the action with like the youngsters, with the young kiddos, you know what I'm saying? And then the adults, and then the competitors, you know what I'm saying? It's good
It's
vibes.
fun.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then,
Do you visit any other gyms in Houston?
I'll be pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Where it's like war?
Yeah. Like one time, my last training camp. In my last training camp, I've been pulling up for a minute to go. Man, shout out to my boy Lewis. You know what I'm saying? Over there at Finesse. You know what I'm saying? So man, I've been running that action so many times. You know what I'm
some
saying?
jiu-jitsu?
Yeah. So me and my
Lewis
boy,
is good.
me and
He's
my
solid.
boy Lewis, we wrestled in high school together.
Oh,
you
did
know what
ya?
I'm saying? Yeah.
He
And,
beat me at a tournament a long time ago at purple belt.
Oh man,
He's cold.
It's all
He's
yeah.
good.
He's my boy. You know what I'm saying? But
Louis Diaz, right?
yeah.
Finesse.
But man, we grew up together. You know what I'm saying?
dope.
Like we were in high school together. We wrestled in high school together on
Okay.
the same you know what I'm saying? On the
So
same team.
I didn't know you wrestled in high school.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Man, it was so cool, bro. Even in my last fight, I was literally had a memory of high school wrestling in the middle of my fight. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was in this position. You know what I'm saying? I remember it was like maybe it was in a cradle. It was in some double leg situation. You know what I'm saying? I remember thinking like, man, this is just like my matches when I was a teenager. And I'm like, I'm doing this in the UFC now. It's crazy. I was thought that for like a quick second, bro. But
That's
yeah,
fire though.
yeah, for sure. It was like just like as a youngster. You know what I'm saying? And but it's experience, right? See, like all that wrestling in high school. Hey,
Pays
let's
off,
go.
you
It
know?
came through. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, I remember what to do here.
Yeah, the memories. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah. So I had I had wrestled all 4 years in high school. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first like grappling art like that. You know what I'm saying? But I started wrestling and jiu-jitsu at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
What
But
school was that?
Klein Oak.
Okay.
Klein Oak. playing over there.
See, on this side of town, there's no wrestling in the
Yeah,
schools.
they don't have wrestling. No.
I understand. I feel you.
It's hood out here.
I feel you. It's
They
all
ain't
good,
trying to
baby.
do
It's
all
all good. It's all
Well,
good.
that not that high up north, but north side could be hood.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, me and Lewis, we were the real homies, you know what I'm saying? So I trained over there with them, and then yes, then I pulled up over at War Training Center, you know what I'm saying?
Because Alex goes there a little bit, right?
Yeah. So I pulled up over there from time to time, you know what I'm saying? Even some of their boys had pulled up too as well to the gym to go and train
Get
with us
some
too.
work in.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. Even on some random too, you know what I'm saying? Just like hitting up the random homies, you know what I'm saying? And just getting like, hey, let's just train. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
ever go to
that.
West Chase?
I've been to West Chase one time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I haven't been recently, honestly. You know what I'm
Yeah, we
saying?
need to link
But
up.
I'm
Go
gonna pull
there.
up. We're gonna pull up. You know
They
what
got
I'm
some
saying?
good rounds there.
Bro, I'm telling you,
They
bro.
got
I
some
feel
good
you. I
rounds.
feel you, baby. It's going down.
Some good no-gi.
All the killers are go to West Chase.
It's the competition class at West Chase is pretty good.
It's the one.
It's the one. Pedro, have you ever rode with Pedro?
I did. The one time I went over there to West Chase. Yeah, we were working with Pedro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, that's
so,
that one dude that's cold as shit, right?
Yeah, he's
Space
pretty
See
City
good.
that guy
sponsored.
on my IG feed all the time, bro.
And I seen him come up with you, like going to New York. We used to go to competitions in New York.
Yeah. Prayer Bus,
And Pedro would just stay with us. Like,
I'm like, don't even worry about paying me.
Damn, bro, we're barely like.
You could.
he was getting out the mud still.
Yeah.
That's
He didn't
fine.
even know English. Like at all, right? Remember? He was like barely trying to communicate.
What?
Yeah, he
For
was
real?
talking.
Y'all been on him that long?
For like 4 years, maybe.
Oh, nice. Yeah, bro, I have homies hit me up and be like, hey, you know this motherfucker? Like, dude, this dude's cold as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, homies hit me up about him. I'll be like, yeah, I've seen him at the shop a couple
He
of times.
rode with what's that guy's name? The goat.
Royce.
Ryan
Gordon Ryan.
Gordon Ryan.
Wait.
Royce Gracie.
Royce-
Royce
That's the
Gracie is a real
originator.
goat, dog.
That's who got me started, like watching UFC. Watching
Bro, I
Royce
was
Gracie.
watching the.
I was a little over it.
Like
so
how
like,
he tap out Ken Shamrock.
like how he's tapping out this big in a kimono, like that's crazy.
No weight classes back then. Right?
that's the classics.
They see you pulling their hair, nut shots.
Straight
You
nut
remember those nut
shots.
shots?
People biting out there and shit.
What's a fight you remember growing up, like barn burner, like just?
So many.
You know, I used to watch when I was in high school. That Don Fry.
Oh, the one they learned.
Yes.
Oh shit! When they're
That
both
was
holding
crazy.
each other's heads and just like,
Yes. I used to show my friends, look at this, bro. This is what I want to do. I'm like,
What the
Like,
fuck? At the
crazy,
time, that
yeah.
shit was crazy, bro. Nobody would watch
I
that.
remember
like
vividly
that, at
the,
least. You know what I mean?
Forrest Griffin and Stephen Bonner. Like,
Stephen Bonner,
Yeah.
Ultimate
yeah.
Fighter.
I'd
That
seen
was-
that one. I had seen that one too as a youngster.
Man, that's awesome that y'all been watching like Ultimate Fighter since it
That's
came
crazy
out.
how he watched
Yeah,
the
no.
show and then came
about and
become
be on the show now.
And
That's
then won
fire.
it.
And then won.
And then won, yeah.
I was happy for
So
it.
tell us about that, like being in the house and like having to, like you live with the person you're gonna fight, like
Basically.
you're under the same roof.
It's almost like a real world, right?
Basically.
You ever seen Real World?
You know, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
The mad real world.
Oh man, yeah, it was like that, bro. Yeah, that's why it was a social experiment too. Well, like on the martial arts aspect, on the martial arts aspect, I felt like it was like a real, like you know what I'm saying, like isolation, like tournament style, like this, bro.
Some
You know
Bruce
what I'm saying?
Lee
Like
shit.
yeah, like that, exactly. Like they gonna take these fighters, they gonna put them in this place, and then they
The
gonna make y'all
kumite.
fight like a kuma. Exactly, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for that word. Yeah, kumite. You know what I'm saying? It felt like that, dude. I was like, dang.
Cell games and shit.
Yeah, bro. It was like, oh man, and it felt like that one, dude. So that's how I was on the and then like on the martial, like I was feeling like so much of that, feeling in my chest. You know what I'm saying? It was feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then feeling it like, man, it was. I had to freaking like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
You think it was a lot of more mental than anything?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because I mean, you're already in shape. You already
You
got
know how
these
to fight,
skills,
yeah.
right? You just kind of staying sharp for the fights and keeping your mind right.
Yeah.
Were any of them like talking a lot of shit?
That's
or-
what I was gonna ask. Did you get along with anybody?
Nobody was talking smack like that.
It's because you're a
you know what I'm
respectful
saying?
guy, so it's like,
Yeah.
How
Like
you-
there was everybody in there came ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that. You know,
It was
what I mean?
no fake beef or
No,
anything
nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I remember like, man, there there was hella memories, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite memory from being in the house?
Man, I can't tell you my favorite one right now, man. I could probably do like 3 or 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, shoot, because we out here chilling, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But
Or 2 memories you remember like vividly at the house.
Yeah.
It's crazy because you're living with these people like every day.
I know you got to deal with these different moods and shit, right?
A lot of it was like, just wake up, then then we go hop on the van. You know what I'm saying? Before we hop on the van, sometimes there's a lot of production going on. So that, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, okay, they go, okay, y'all walking in 5, count to 10, then y'all walking. Open the door. Then the last guy out, close the door. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Being like a
movie, basically, right? Or like a show.
What I'm saying? We had out on the bus. You know what I'm saying?
But no fake beef scripts or anything like that.
No fake beef scripts. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I guess though, I remember whenever I got my first win, it felt the most real. I guess you know what I'm saying. When I got my first win with the UFC gloves, you know what I'm saying, and then like. That's when, because I had to just overcome that first hurdle, you know what I'm saying, and just like feel that first one, you know what I'm saying, believe in myself, you know what I'm saying, and then like freaking, but like I was hella nervous, you know what I'm saying, because I felt like I was like, this is my last chance, it's now or never, you know what I'm saying, it's now or never, and I knew, and then you know what I'm saying, I remember when I got it, I just felt like it was like, I was in the backyard looking up at the sky, bro. I was looking up at the sky crying. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. You know what I'm saying?
Like fucking Vegeta and shit, bro.
Let's go! Yeah.
My boy's taking everything in,
bro. That's what I was like.
Right.
Oh, man, it was crazy. That one, like, I can't. Yeah, that one hit me deep in my heart. I guess you know what I'm saying? Cause
I'm here.
Yeah, it felt like that. It felt like that. I felt like, all right, I'm here, and I was like, and then I knew. Then after that one, it felt like too, like I had to went to another power level. You know what I mean? Because I knew I had to dig deep for that fight. That first round fight. You know what I'm saying? And then, and I wanted it so bad. And I proved it to myself that I could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Was it a decision?
Huh? Yeah, it was a decision. You know what I'm saying? But we were tied up going into the third. You know what I'm saying? And I had to use one of my signature moves, and it was that half guard sweep.
Oh
man, it was in there, bro. Cause like, I say it because like that's one thing I was grateful for, because like at the GB, you know what I'm saying, we'd be working some half guard or something, you know what I'm saying? Professor Carlos showing some half guard, even since the beginning as a purple belt or some blue belt, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Coach Gote was talking about some half guard, you know what I'm saying? But then I go over to Cali, I'm there for the 5-year development, you know what I'm saying? Even Uriah showing his own little things on half guard. I'm like, this fits so well too into my game. Well, it's like it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? And when I needed it most, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't this punch in this moment. It was what I was least. I just felt that I was in the position, and then it just flowed like that. I was like, oh dang, I hit that freaking half guard sweep. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got to then that solidified me getting to the position I needed to get to. It was the back. You know what I'm saying? And then when I was there, then I was like, okay, then I was like, all right, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got it now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I was out there in the backyard just freaking. It felt real, bro. It felt real.
A lot of people don't know, but like those matches you take leading up to the final, they're considered exhibition matches, right? But they're like pro fights.
They're not your pro record?
I still count them.
They do count.
Good, you know what I'm saying? I still
they
count
should.
them, you know what I'm saying? Because it was real blood. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was real blood. Put it on my real record or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. You know what I mean? And
because how many did you have?
I had to do 2 inside the house, and then the finale was number 3. That one they put that one on my record. You know what I'm saying? But so
Was there any beefs like inside the house between your teammates and the other squad, or?
No beefs.
No beefs.
But there was
some seasons had some beefs.
They had you know what I mean, the coaches, they had their altercations. You know what I'm saying?
It's mostly the coaches.
Who was your coaches on that season?
I was coached by Volkanovski.
Okay.
Oh shit.
The opposing coach was Ortega. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
shit.
But I was happy
Ortega.
that I got to get coached by Volkanovski. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I learned so much from him. I learned so much from Volk.
He's
and all the guys on the coaching staff. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
He low key beat Islam.
That was a tight fight. That was a tight fight, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
He did more damage.
I don't watch UFC. I just started getting into UFC, so I just thought he won.
That was a crazy fight. You know what I'm saying?
So who you got? Volk or Yair?
I'm going for Volkanovski, of course. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
sure. He's one of the he's like the pound for pound. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It'll be a tough fight, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a tough fight. Like, but you know, I'm gonna be rooting for
Do you
Volk.
see it
know what I'm
going all the
saying?
way, or do you?
You know, a prediction. You know, yeah, he comes with like the dynamic, crazy bombs. You know what I'm
orthodox?
saying?
Unorthodox.
He goes both. Yeah, he goes left side, right side. You know what I'm saying? He has a very unorthodox style.
He's
So
like a
many
karate
spins,
kid.
and he's
He's
got
karate
the
guy.
grappling. You know what I'm saying?
Judo and
Yep.
nice ground game.
hmm So like, you know, I just think that Volkanovski's key to victory was just having to be like, you know, just fighting his best smart fight or something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Volkanovski's he just knows how to win. Like in them tough ass fights, he
finds a way
he's
to
the
win.
way to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think he won that Islam because leading up to the 5th round, it was like kind of tied, and then he put on. The
It was
gas.
super tight, but what made the difference for me was the grappling and the back takes and like I don't know,
Yeah.
the grappling control, I guess.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he
Brandon
did defend the
I
shit
feel
though.
you. I feel you. Volkanovski, he did good in that fight.
did
It was,
great.
you know, Islam won it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It was a good fight. You know what I'm saying.
yeah.
But I remember watching it and everything. That man, I felt like they elevated the game. You know what I'm saying in that fight. You feel me? Like, cause like that was an epic fight. It was so epic. That's when the number one they had pound for pounds fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? And like Volkanovski did what like he fought a hell of a fight, you know what I'm saying, going up a weight class, you know what I'm saying, and like and then up until then Islam had like finished all of his fights, you know what I'm saying, leading up to that fight, you know what I'm saying, and then it could have been a toss up, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, it could have been a toss up like this, you know what I'm saying,
Could have been a draw.
It was a close fight, yeah.
Do they ever do draws in?
I
Yes,
was
that
about to
like
say, I don't
hardly
think
ever
I've ever
happens.
seen a draw in
rare.
UFC.
You'll see.
Because it's 5 rounds. They either won 3 or 2.
Rare. It's
you know?
rare to get a draw. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you got a split round or
One
something.
of the last times was like maybe like I think you know Brandon Moreno and Figueiredo had a draw in one of their fights. You know what I'm saying? But it just
Yeah, that's
depends.
right.
It just depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Who's Brandon fighting that week?
He's fighting Alexander Pantoja.
Yeah.
Who you got on that one?
I'm gonna go Brandon Moreno.
Same.
Finish?
Brandon.
Decision?
Shoot. He could do a finish, you know what I'm saying? If he just
He been
if he
finishing.
catches him with his moves, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And if he hits him with some he hit the liver kick in his last fight, you know what I'm saying? That was crazy. So
Yeah, that was crazy.
see how he does it this time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Oh yeah.
some big fights.
Good predictions.
I got Moreno and I got Yair.
I got Moreno. I mean, I don't know. I think I got Volk, bro.
If
Yeah.
I had to put money,
Volk
I'll
is
I'll
fucking-
go with Volk, but
Bro,
I
that-
want Yair to win. Just
that
Yeah,
guy's
Yair's
just-
underdog.
we're Mexican, obviously.
And he
We're
was
just-
like,
we need the
he
Mexican
used to play
champion.
fucking rugby and was like a, you know what I mean? Them dudes.
He used to
Yeah.
fight at what?
Like
He
200
says he walks
pounds.
around
He was
200 or
200
190. He
That's
said
wild.
he walks around that way. He said or something like that. That's wild. That's too much, bro. But Ricky, so you want to ask him, Gio?
What
I
is it?
ask
What is
this
it? What is it?
question on every podcast.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I want to see your answer.
We're at Space City Collective, so
Uh-huh.
obviously we believe in space and shit out there.
Oh yeah.
Do you
yeah.
believe in like there's aliens,
Oh man.
or have you ever seen like anything in the sky or like?
Yeah. Dude, I believe in aliens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Oh,
And
shit.
and I be feeling like, yeah, I mean, I feel like there's more than what you see, right? You feel me? There's more than just what you see in the physical, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
I
do
be
you think they
feeling that.
visited us before, or you just think they're just out there somewhere?
Either or is possible.
or are
You know
they
what I'm
here?
saying?
Are they here with us
Are
right
you
now?
an alien
man.
shape shit?
he was. But yeah, maybe there's life. Maybe there's life outside the galaxy.
If
know
you
what
had
I'm
to guess, you'll say yes.
saying? Yeah.
Have you ever encountered anything like that or anything?
Shoot.
You ever been abducted?
No.
Yeah, he said, like, no.
No, I have not. Honestly. You
According
know.
to Joe Rogan, there should be something out there.
According to Jordan.
And you've met Joe Rogan.
I haven't met him yet.
You haven't met him yet?
No, sir. No.
Hopefully your next
That'd be
fight.
cool. That'd be cool.
Have you met Dana?
Yeah, I met Dana.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. We had the.
He's the boss man.
Yeah. So during the time in the fights in the tournament, you know what I'm saying.
Ultimate
You
Fighter,
feel
he
me?
was
Mhm.
there, I'm sure, right?
We were out
That's
there.
fire, bro.
Handling business.
Yep.
What Well, should we take this time to give a shout out to our sponsors?
Yeah, shout out to our sponsor, Sea Moss Sauce, the healthiest ingredient you can put in your body right here. Shout out to my boy.
Sea mouse sauce.
Only one scoop of this.
It has over 100 minerals you need in your body.
With one scoop.
With one scoop.
And shout out
to Saloon Door, the best brew in H-Town. Let's go. We'll have to take it to the brewery one day.
For real. Also, wanted to touch real quick before we about Yeezy. Do you like Yeezys or?
You know, I don't have any pair of Yeezys.
No?
You know what I'm saying? But you know, like Kanye's like first couple albums. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying? I'm
He's
a
the
fan.
GOAT.
I'm a fan. You know, I enjoyed you know, Jesus Walks. You know what I'm saying? That's the jam, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's a jam.
That's the jam. The you know. Yeah.
Nah, he just got his contract back with Adidas, or they just partnered up again to sell everything. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They just started dropping every single silhouette.
check
that
this
they
out.
They had
dropped.
like a Yeezy day recently.
Yeah, they just had a.
If you had to guess how much the shoes were, like, this is back when Kanye was with Nike. Obviously, they have a fallout, and
What is this one right here? Oh man.
That's a Nike or Yeezy.
This is gonna
They're
be
called
like
the
this is gonna, what,
Blinks.
like 10K or something like that. I don't know. What was the name of it?
brand new, they're like
Split it in
6
half. Yeah.
right now in that condition, about 3,500.
35. Oh man, I see you, bro. That's what's up.
But that's
what's
back
up.
when he was with
Yeah,
Nike.
that's one
Yeah,
of the
the
most
shoes,
grail
they
shoes.
didn't make it anymore.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Are you a fan of the new Ultimate Fighter, McGregor and?
I was watching it. I was
I
watching
was watching
it.
it too.
Yeah, you checked that
I
out?
watched the first episode. I didn't get to watch the last one.
Yeah,
I
check
think we
out.
had a podcast.
It's good.
Yeah. I'm checking it out. You know what I'm saying? And I think that
He has bantamweights on there.
Yeah.
Michael Chandler's
I feel
like-
you. I feel you, baby. I feel you, baby.
I feel like Michael Chandler's more dedicated to coaching, and McGregor's kind of like,
Man, it's like
I don't know.
I was the I feel like the veterans are a very strong team right now.
It
You know
is.
what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
I was telling. I forgot who was watching it with last night. I was like, bro, the veterans have an advantage against these prospects because these
Exactly.
prospects.
I thought they were gonna switch him. Like,
the thing is, they've never tasted
Yeah.
being in the UFC, and these guys 5 fights in the UFC or whatever. Some have 4, whatever it is. But that UFC, how much do you think UFC experience makes when you're fighting like just outside the UFC?
Yeah, I'm
a
sure.
big
I'm sure
difference,
it's helped
right?
them for sure, 100%. Because every fight is experience. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So they have that type of experience fighting at that level. You know what I'm saying? And
Experience is everything.
I thought they're gonna
really.
switch him. Like, all right, I get him.
Nah,
and
they
then it
put
was
a
gonna be
whole
switched,
veteran
like-
versus.
Yeah, I
Versus-
know.
yeah,
That's what I'm like.
right. I've never seen a show like this.
And
so
the veteran on the first episode knocked the dude out in 8 seconds.
I think it was an early stoppage, but he said that guy was out.
Right when your arms go limp, you're done.
it was clean. It was clean. It felt like, you know what I'm saying? But like,
When your arms go like that, you're done.
man, and yeah, it's just, you know, they were
when your arms go anywhere, I think you're done, dog.
the veterans, they have a strong advantage on this one. You know, if any of the prospects can win and go, there'll be a real prospect. Then,
The
you know what I'm
momentum.
saying?
Mhm.
Yeah. Whoever, if anybody, you know, on episode 2 in this most recent episode,
Yeah.
they had Roberts and I think Quinones. They were talking smack in the kitchen.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? And now, okay, maybe this guy might make it all the way, and then they're gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
what I was
Keanu.
thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, watching it. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
those are the beefs I was talking about. There's nothing like that in your season.
Man, it didn't get too crazy, honestly, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's all that testosterone under one roof. You're thinking,
Yeah,
like,
there was like it was like, man, it
it was pretty chill.
It was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think the second one I was gonna say, one of the second memories, it was more of just like a random funny memory. You know what I'm saying on that one? But because I said the one I was looking up at the sky
Yeah.
crying or whatever. You know
After
what
that
I'm
first
saying?
fight.
Yeah. But like, I remember like before the. Hold on. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. No. I'm chilling.
You don't want to tell that
My
story?
boy said, I can't say that. You know what I mean?
You gotta say it off air.
Yeah, I got you.
How long are we on, Diego?
We're at
1.5.
1 minute and like 15 minutes. 1 hour and 15
Okay.
minutes.
Oh man, we out here.
Y'all got any other
Doing
questions?
Think we're good.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, kicking it with Space
Oh,
City.
My boy Ricky Turcios came through.
Hey, thank you for
Ricky
having
T.
me. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Tell
for
people
sure.
where to find you, like on your social medias and all that.
Yeah, y'all can find me at Ricky Turcios, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram. You already know.
You
feel
got a
me?
Twitter?
Yeah, I got Twitter. You find me Ricky Turcios UFC, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
You got a
Yeah,
Snapchat?
Then my YouTube, Ricky Turcios, you already know. You feel me? We out here.
You got a
Let's go.
Tinder?
You wild. You crazy. Oh, man.
Ricky T at
Hey, we're good.
appreciate that, Ricky.
Hey,
Appreciate
thanks for having me,
y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Kicking it with
Let's go,
Space
bro.
City,
Thank
my
you,
man.
brother.
Come on. Hey, no, we out here.
Coming out
Thank
to
you,
the south
sir.
side.
Baby. Let's go.
Yo, what up, man? It's Dope Man, the body your God, and right now you kicking it with Space City Collective right in the southeast.
You're now kicking it with Space City. Let's try it.
Yo, what's going down? It's that boy T, the screwed up SA, and you now kicking it with Space City Podcast.